Alrighty, it is time for the big one, my movie collection. I just checked. I have 1,364 titles, over 100 more than I had last year around this time. I kind of will do like a room tour along with this, basically how I have everything set up. That's why I've kind of am in the kitchen right now, because I do have some stuff in the kitchen, and we're going to do that first, which I think is how I do it every year. But first, in this lovely little china cabinet that doesn't have china, I have some different items, some different shelves of things. I've got a bunch of Star Wars on top. Got some miscellaneous Funko Pop movie memorabilia on the middle shelf. And then I kind of designated the bottom shelf here as my DC shelf. So as you can see over here, I have the DC EU, or the old DC universe. I have the not really, just other DC movies. And then over on the right, I have the new DC universe with its one title as of right now. But yeah, we'll go through all these real quick. I've got the first Aquaman on 4K Steelbook. I've got Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom on 4K Steelbook. We've got Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. That's the kind of the downhill of the DCU for me. Birds of Prey on Blu-ray there. I enjoyed that one. Black Adam on 4K. I only watched it the one time. Wasn't a huge fan. Blue Beetle was pretty cool. Still don't know if that's actually part of the new or not. Flash 4K, I really enjoyed it. Was my movie of the year last year, I think it was. Justice League, the OG, the pretty bad one. And then Zack Snyder's Justice League, 4K there. Big improvement. Then we've got Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. We've got the first Shazam. We've got Shazam Fury of the Gods. We've got Suicide Squad. We've got the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn Suicide Squad in 4K there. Then we got the first Wonder Woman. And we got Wonder Woman 1984. So that is all of it. Here I won't pull them out, but you can see I've got the original 4 Batman movies. We've got Batman on Steelbook, Batman Returns on Steelbook. We've got Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Then we've got the new Elseworlds, whatever you want to call it, Batman, that I don't know if we're ever getting a sequel to. It seems like it's been forever, but I did enjoy that Batman. Then I've got the Dark Knight trilogy. Currently, I have this on just regular Blu-ray Steelbook, but I do have them all on Steelbook. So I got Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. Then I got some other random miscellaneous stuff. Got Constantine, Green Lantern, and the first Joker. I absolutely hated the second Joker, so, I mean, I'll get it eventually, but don't have that one. And then Superman Returns. And then, like I said, we've got the sweet 4K Steelbook for the new Superman. And planning on, hoping to, unless the whole Netflix deal puts a craps on my plans, I wanted to get all the new DC movies on 4K Steelbook, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'll at least get, the next 2 movies before they Netflix buys them and kills all their physical media. But yeah, that's that first shelf. Now, this next little shelving unit here has some different sections. Up top, I've got my non-MCU Marvel films with a bunch of random Funko Pops. As you can see, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man in 3D. I need to upgrade these to 4K. I think they do have 4Ks available. Amazing Spider-Man 2. We've got the Blade trilogy on Blu-ray. We've got the first Deadpool. That's actually a 4K in that slip. I've got the second Deadpool on 4K. The OG Fantastic Fours. I watched those this summer to get ready for the new Fantastic Four. Rise of the Silver Surfer. Oh, let me move Ms. Marvel out of the way here. Got Fan 4-Stick. We watched that too. We got Ghost Rider. And Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. been a long time since I've seen those. I've got the Steelbook for Logan in 4K. Probably my second favorite comic book movie ever. I like The Dark Knight. Just a hair better than Logan, but Logan is up there for me. The Punisher. There's another Punisher movie I need to get. We've got the Spider-Man trilogy on this weird little digibook thing. All real good movies. I've got Into the Spider-Verse on 4K under that slip there. And then I've got Across the Spider-Verse on 4K. Can't wait for the next movie in that. Then I have the first Venom in 4K. And I have Let There Be Carnage in 4K. I do need to get The Last Dance still. I didn't love it, so that's kind of why I'll get it when I find it cheap. The Wolverine. I think that's just the 3D. Yeah, it's not 4K. Then we got X-Men Origins Wolverine. Then we got the original 3-film collection here of X-Men 2 and 3 Last Stand. Then we got First Class. My personal favorite X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. We got Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. I'm interested to see what they do with the X-Men in the MCU, since we are assuming we are eventually still going to get the X-Men in the MCU. Next up, we have the MCU. This is my MCU shelf. It is getting pretty full. It's got every title, and every title in 4K. I completed that a year ago. I may have finished it this past year. I can't remember now. But it's, I'm excited to have these all on 4K. It's a sweet set. I am starting to run out of room eventually. But I kind of, this year, 2026, want to watch all of these Marvel movies in 4K to get ready for Doomsday. But that is a task. So, I don't know. I don't know if I've committed yet, but I've got them alphabetically. So, we've got Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. We've got the original Avengers in this cool Mondo Steelbook. I knew that was going to happen. We're going to knock them all over. We got Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Endgame. Such a good movie. The first Black Panther. We got a cool steelbook for Wakanda Forever, which I only ever watched once. So that'd be a good one to rewatch. Black Widow. The first Captain America. The first Avenger. My least favorite Marvel movie. Captain America the Winter Soldier. Captain America Civil War. And the newest Captain America from this past year. Captain America Brave New World. We've got Captain Marvel. The Marvels, which I put in there as the second Captain Marvel, basically. And I'm making a mess. Deadpool and Wolverine. The first Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. The Eternals. Fantastic Four First Steps. That's my newest. We've got another Mondo Steelbook for the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Incredible Hulk. Iron Man. First Iron Man in 4K under that slip. I kept the slips if I didn't have the slips. Or if the 4Ks didn't come with the slip. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3. Still wish we would have got an Iron Man 4. Thor. Thor the Dark World. Thor Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder. Another new one from this year, Thunderbolts. Shang-Chi. Still wish we would get a sequel to that. And we got our 3 Spider-Mans. We are getting a new Spider-Man in 2026, but we've got Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. Alrighty, got that fixed up. So I'm pretty proud of my Marvel collection. Just happy. My OCD loves it to have them all in 4K and to have every movie. Yeah, I'm just happy with that collection. A ton of Marvel Funko Pops too. But then our next shelf, moving on down here, is our Pixar. And I do have every Pixar movie except for the newest one this year. Elio, I think is what it was called. I do not have Elio. So, do need to get that one. But let me get down here and we can go through these real quick. And these I started to try and transition them to 4K. But I don't even know if every one of them has a 4K. So, this may be a long... it may take a while to get here. But we'll see. I've got Brave. I love Brave. It's an underrated one. Bug's Life, one of the OGs. We got the first Cars. I did get Cars 2 in 4K. I hate that movie though. And then Cars 3, it's my least favorite Pixar movie, is Cars 2. Coco, love Coco. Heard we're getting a sequel to that. Elemental, I enjoyed that one. Finding Nemo, still to this day, one of my favorite Pixar films. We've got Finding Dory. Try not to drop these everywhere like I did the Marvel ones. Good Dinosaur on 4K. Got The Incredibles. I think we're getting a third one of these. Incredibles 2. Inside Out. Inside Out 2. Lightyear on 4K. Got Luca on 4K. Monsters University. We got Monsters Inc. I put Monsters University before Inc. since it's a prequel. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Got Onward. Ratatouille. Soul. The first Toy Story, which I do have on 4K there in that slip. Then I have Toy Story 2 on 4K. Then I can't find Toy Story 3. I don't think there is a large Toy Story 3 on 4K print run because I cannot find it anywhere. And then I have Toy Story 4 on 4K, and that is going to be our new Pixar movie this year. Actually, I think we're getting two. I think we get Hoppers and Toy Story 5 in 2026. We got Turning Red, and I put it in the red case. So I think that's cool. And then we got Up. Oh my gosh. We got Up and Wall-E. All right, that is the Pixar collection. Once again, like the MCU, I'm proud to have them all. Would love to eventually have them converted all to 4K. And like I said, I still need to get Elio, which I will look for my next McKay's visit. I'll find it eventually. Down here, I have some TV box sets. It's just some of the stuff that I couldn't fit on my new spot where I have my TV, which we'll go to next. But I've got basically my Friends Funko Pops with my 10 Friends DVDs. Those are all the way from, high school or longer. So kind of don't want to give those up, even though they've re-released Friends on 14 different ways. You can get it on 4K now. I have both Season 1 and Season 2 of Stranger Things, the only physical media releases that Stranger Things got from Netflix. Back there, I have Battlestar Galactica on DVD, I think. Yep. Got the all seasons on that. I've got Final Fantasy Unlimited, an old anime that I just didn't want to get rid of. And then underneath that, I have all of Star Trek Voyager and Deep Space Nine. And I'm pretty sure Next Generation. Yeah. So those are all DVDs as well. So that's it for this little chunk here. So now I've moved into the living room where I have the rest of my TV sorted out alphabetically. I've got a ton of TV Funko Pops. And actually, before we even go up there, up here I have House of the Dragon Season 1 4K Steelbook with some Funko Pops and Game of Thrones stuff. And then I have House of the Dragon Season 2 4K Steelbook. So, really like my House of the Dragon and my Game of Thrones. One notable missing thing from this, though, is I do not have the original Game of Thrones on any type of physical media. Mainly because I could have gotten it a long time ago on Blu-ray, but I kind of want it on 4K. And every time I look at it, I'm like, it goes down to like $100 for the whole set, and that's probably the way I'll get it eventually. But I'm always just like, I don't need it right now. I'm not going to rewatch it right now. I've rewatched Game of Thrones so many times, so eventually I will get it because I'd like to have it. But yeah, so going from left to right here, hopefully alphabetically, I've got the complete Avatar collection on Blu-ray. We've got Band of Brothers. I think that's a Blu-ray, a Band of Brothers. We got Black Sails. I still have never finished that show, but I watched a lot of it. It was good. Blue Gender, another anime. We've got Be the Beginning. That's a blind buy anime that I still haven't watched. Cowboy Bebop. It's a great anime. I kept both my pirated DVD and the Blu-ray set that I bought at Walmart. We've got Daredevil. This is another thing I got off eBay. A little bootleg because they didn't actually do this. Netflix didn't, but this is the Netflix series, season 1 through 3 on Blu-ray. I watched that whole thing. It was great. I've got Firefly, the complete series on Blu-ray, one of my favorite shows. Cabanari, another blind buy that I bought. I haven't watched yet. Got The Last of Us, complete first season. I need to get the second season to match with that. That's 4K. Got Legend of Korra, all on Blu-ray, which I did enjoy. Then this is new this year. I got All Lost season 1 through 6 on Blu-ray, one of my favorite shows. And I don't think they have a 4K set of this. They probably will now that I got it, but I got these really for cheap, and Blu-ray is good enough for Lost. Then I have Outlaw Star, my favorite anime ever, so that's why I kept the bootleg DVD and then the Blu-ray set that I got from Walmart. And then the Pacific, which is like Band of Brothers, comes in a little tin. We got the complete set of Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans, which I really enjoy. And then the complete series of that 70s show, which I also really enjoy. I'd like to have Big Bang Theory. I really like that show. That'd be another one to get. And like I said, Game of Thrones would be another one. But TV, I like to get for cheap, and I like to get it on Blu-ray, if at all possible. So, may take a while on the TV stuff. All right, now we'll move on. Before we start going to our regular DVDs, we'll start going through, got a bunch of Funko Pops up here, but I also have movies and sets. And I move around these all the time. I got my Star Wars shelf, which I guess we could do first. So yeah, this is where I have all my Star Wars stuff currently. I have a lot of cool Steelbooks, as you can see here. So starting from left to right here, I've got, this is basically my TV, Star Wars TV. That's how I got it separated. So I've got the Clone Wars 1 and 2 on DVD. It's the old Samurai Jack guy did those. Then we have the Family Guy trilogy, the Laugh Up Fuzzball trilogy. It's a really fun series. Then I've got all these Disney Steelbooks. I'm only going to get the ones that I personally enjoy. So you will never see that god-awful one that I'm forgetting the name of. But I've got Ahsoka, which I did really enjoy. Andor, which was amazing. I can't wait for them. I hope they release Andor Season 2, because I will be buying that day one. We've got Mandalorian Season 1, 2, and 3. Getting ready to have that movie, so I will be rewatching these 3 in April and May time to get ready for the new one. Then we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I enjoyed. Wasn't the best. Got the cool pop from Visions. Then here's my movies. So I do have still holding on to the original complete 6-movie saga on Blu-ray. But then I still need episode 1, but I'm almost there on getting the entire saga on 4K. So I've got Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, Rogue One, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Need to get episode 1, and then that will be done. And then I guess I can probably, if I get episode 1, I could probably get rid of this set. But yeah, that's my Star Wars. Looking forward to some new Star Wars finally in 2026. Now, and I got some bunch of Funko Pops, Little Joy that my daughter built at Disney. Get some lightsabers. Get Grogu up there glowing. To get up here, I've got Arcane Season 1 and 2 on 4K Blu-ray, Steelbook, along with their 2 pops. I love Arcane, so cool to have that whole section. I've got every Fast and Furious movie on 4K. So that's the 8 movie collection, then you got 9 and 10, and then I got Hobbs and Shaw back there. I got Megan 1 and 2 on 4K, both with the slips, with her pop right there. Then I got Moana 1 and 2 on just regular Blu-ray, but I have the Tafiki flocked pop to go with her. Then over here I have Avatar, of course. We've got the first, we got the first movie and Way of Water on 4K in that special edition pack with 2 Funko Pops there. Behind it I have the first movie in 3D. I just didn't want to let it go. And now I need to get Fire and Ash. And hopefully they'll do the same kind of pack like that, so they'll all be the same. This I have the, what you want to call it, the Unbreakable trilogy, I guess is what I call it. M. Night's trilogy of movies, just on Blu-ray, but Unbreakable split in glass. And then I have another new pickup from this year. Both of these, actually. I've got Katniss there. We've got the Hunger Games prequel, Songbirds and Snakes in 4K Steelbook, and then all of those movies are 4K Steelbooks too, so I have the first 4 Hunger Games movies. Big Hunger Games fan, love that set, it's really cool. And then over here we have Aladdin. I have the original movie in 4K, or the original movie is just a regular Blu-ray, then I have the live action Will Smith version in 4K with the pop. Before we get to the top over here, we will go to, I don't know, shelf 2 here. We've got Gone in 60 Seconds on Blu-ray with Eleanor. Got that out of an old Loot Crate box. Then another new pickup. I got this sweet Transformers 4K Steelbook set. It comes with the original 5 Transformer movies and Bumblebee. And then the other movies I have on 4K right there. So I've got Rise of the Beast, I got Transformers 1, and yeah, that's it. There's some kind of comic book or something back there that I have to go with it. Then here I've kind of made like a Lord of the Rings shelf. We've got the Gollum Pop, we've got the newest Lord of the Rings movie, War for Rohirrim in 4K. Then I have the trilogy in 4K, and then the Hobbit trilogy in 4K. So you see what I'm doing here. I'm grouping stuff together. Over here, I've got The Mask, the 2 Mask movies with Antonio Banderas with their Funko Pop over there in the corner. I've got the 2 Frozen movies. I think we're getting a third in 2027. I got them both on 4K. Got Gladiator Steelbook. Great movie. I still have not picked up Gladiator 2. I thought it was fine. But I do need to get it just to have it. Plus, I'd like to watch it again. I didn't love it, though. This is kind of my little Jurassic Park section. I've got the 5 movie 4K collection back there. I've got the 6th Jurassic World movie. I keep forgetting what it's called. Dominion back there. Then I also have the newest Jurassic World movie, Rebirth. I talked about Jurassic Park a lot. The first 2 films are amazing. I freaking love them. Everything else has been pretty mid. We've got Superbad Steelbook. That's a new upgrade. I had that regular Blu-ray, but now I have it on Steelbook. I've got the RoboCop trilogy there on Blu-ray, and then I have the remake behind that with the RoboCop Funko Pop. I do enjoy RoboCop. I've got the Die Hard first 4 movies, I think that is, in there. And then I have the 5th one back there, which I don't like, but I did pick it up somewhere for super cheap with my John McClane Funko Pop. And then my Bad Boys section. Freaking love Bad Boys. So I've got both Marcus and Mike. And then I've got the first 2 movies in this sweet little 4K set in the front there. And then I have 3 and 4 on the back with their 4K Steelbooks. So pretty cool set. Over here I just got my old school retro stuff, but I do have some more Star Wars pops and stuff. I got so much Star Wars stuff. So Now we get to go through all of the movies. All right, now we just got to go through, 4 rows of movies, which is going to take a while. I have them wrapped around, basically, the whole living room. And we're going to get started here. Let's start with our 007 movies. This is we go. We got Die Another Day, GoldenEye. So I have basically a Pierce Brosnan and up. I don't have anything beyond that. Tomorrow Never Dies. Pretty sure I have all the Pierce Brosnan ones. World Is Not Enough. Casino Royale. Now we're into the Daniel Craig ones. Quantum of Solace. Skyfall. Spectre. And No Time to Die. It's a set that I probably need to get one of those sets that has all the Bond movies together for shelf space reasons. And I enjoy Bond. I'm not the hugest Bond fan, but I don't need all those individual titles. 10 Things I Hate About You. The original 101 Dalmatians. 10,000 BC. I've not watched that movie in forever. 12 Monkeys. 127 Hours. 13 Hours. 1917 on 4K there. 2012. Two Guns. As you can see, we're in all the numbered movies here. 21. 21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street. 30 Days of Night. Finally a 4K. We got the original 300 on 4K. I love that movie. Then 300 Rise of an Empire. That doesn't not have a Blu-ray release, I don't think. Got the first Lionsgate's 4K Steelbook here of 310 to Yuma. It's an amazing Western. 40 Days and 40 Nights. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. 50-50. 50 First Dates. 500 Days of Summer. 8 Mile. 9. A newer pickup. We've got Abigail in 4K. This is a good movie. And one last one hiding here. Abominable. That's a DreamWorks movie I've kind of forgotten about, honestly. If I can get these out of here. Goodness. About Time. It's a good movie if you need a good cry. Vampire Hunter. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Got Accepted. The First Accountant on 4K. And then The Accountant 2 on 4K. Across the Universe. Act of Valor. Got Adrift. Adventureland. Aeon Flux. I put that in the A's. A lot of movie apps put that at the beginning as that being a symbol. After Earth. I don't hate that movie. Artificial Intelligence. Also kind of enjoy that movie, even though it's a slow burn. Air Force One. Of the 6-film Alien collection, this comes with Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, and Alien Covenant. I think I've seen all of those except for Alien Resurrection. Honestly, I barely remember Alien 3. But yeah, I think I've seen them all. I need to rewatch them. Then I've got the 2 Alien vs. Predator movies, the double feature here. I think the second one's called Requiem. Alita Battle Angel. This comes with the Blu-ray 3D and the 4K. Wish they would make a sequel to that movie. I really like that movie. Ambulance. American Hustle. American Gangster. This is the 4 movie. I know there's probably more than 4, but this would be the 4 that I would care about. American Pie. So you get 1, 2, 3, Wedding and Reunion on there. I have not seen all of those. This is a Sniper, American Sniper on Steelbook. American Underdog. Kurt Warner movie. Million Ways to Die in the West. Got Anchorman 1 and 2 in this little Steelbook collection. The first Angry Birds movie, I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd one getting ready to come out, and I need the 2nd one. I'm pretty sure. We got Anna, Luc Besson movie, if I remember correctly. We got the 3-film Annabelle collection. I enjoy the Annabelle movies. I'm not the biggest horror guy, but I do have some horror in my collection that I do enjoy. I got Ants. Anyone But You. It's a fun Glen Powell, Sydney Sweeney movie. Appleseed Ex Machina. A Quiet Place Day 1 on 4K with the slip here. And then I've got A Quiet Place on 4K with the slip. And then I have A Quiet Place Part 2 with the slip. And I'm pretty sure they are working on a Part 3 right now. I think it comes out in 2027, last I checked. Alrighty, we've got Arachnophobia. It's a classic. Arcadian. I still have not watched that movie yet. I need to. The Aristocats. I still need to watch that one. I've not watched that classic Disney one. Armageddon. That's a good one. Armored. Got Arthur the King. Still have not watched that movie yet. The Art of Racing in the Rain. Another sad movie. Argo. Arrival. Got the Steelbook for Apollo 13. The 25th anniversary. Assault on Precinct 13. The 4K of A Star is Born. The A-Team. Disney's Atlantis. This comes with Lost Empire and Milo's Return. I've not seen Milo's Return, but the original one is pretty good. It's kind of in that end times of the classic Disney animation. Got the Austin Powers trilogy here. Got International Man of Mystery, Spy Shag Me, and Goldmember. I mean, come on. It's Austin Powers. I've not watched him in a while, but it's Austin Powers. Got Ava. Never seen that one. Walk Among the Tombstones. Baby Driver in 4K. Baby Mama. Back to the Future, the trilogy. This is a Steelbook, but it's just regular Blu-ray. I enjoy the Back to the Future movies, but I'm not like obsessed with them. So that's probably as much upgrading as it needs from me. The Bad Guys on 4K. I still have not seen or gotten The Bad Guys 2 yet. I need to get it. Bad Moms. And I've got Bad Moms Christmas. Then we've got Bad Santa. I think they made a sequel to that. And then Bad Teacher. Bad Times at the El Royale on 4K. It's a good movie. Bad Words. It's a good Jason Bateman movie, if you've never seen it. Bambi, the OG Bambi. The Bank Job. Battlefield Earth. Battle Los Angeles. Battleship. Baywatch. That's actually a 4K in there too. And then the original animated Beauty and the Beast in 4K. All right, moving over to this lovely little corner we've got Beauty and the Beast, the live action. Just have that one on Blu-ray. We got Behind Enemy Lines, Beowulf, Best of Me, the BFG, Big. I knew this was gonna happen. Big Daddy. Knock all my movies over in the process of this. Where was I? Big Fish. Big Hero 6. Get the Steelbook of The Big Lebowski. I still have never seen that movie. All right. I took off the stuff off the top so it wouldn't keep falling over. The Big Sick. Billy Madison. Black Hawk Down. 4K. Black Mass. Black Phone. I do need to get the Black Phone too. I did see it. It's alright. Black Swan. Blade Runner The Final Cut. And then Blade Runner 2049 in 4K. I enjoyed Blade Runner 2049 a lot more than the original. Blades of Glory. Blended. Blinded by the Light. The Blind Side. Blockers. Below. Body of Lies. Bohemian Rhapsody. Bolt. Book of Eli. Booksmart. The Boondock Saints. And I get the Boondock Saints too. All Saints Day. Got The Boss Baby. I think there's a sequel to that one that I don't have. The Bounty Hunter. Then here I have the Bourne, 5 movie collection, all on 4K. Bourne Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum, Legacy, and Jason Bourne. It's a cool little set. Boy Kills World. Got Braveheart on Steelbook there. The Brave One. The Breakup. Bridesmaids. Bring It On, 4K, 25th Anniversary Edition. Brooklyn. Saoirse Ronan. Brotherhood of the Wolf on 4K. Got Brothers. Brothers Grimm. Bruce Almighty. I do have Evan Almighty. I must have kept it with put it with the E's. Bullet Train on 4K. Enjoyed that movie. Butterfly Effect. Cabin in the Woods. The Cable Guy. The Campaign. Carrie, the remake. Castaway. Catch Me If You Can. Central Intelligence in 4K. Change Up. Another Lionsgate. I think this was a $5 Steelbook. Chaos Walking. It was an okay movie. Charlie's Angel, the OG. Then we got Charlie's Angel Full Throttle, the sequel. And then the remake, Charlie's Angel, in 4K there. Chef. Children of Men. The original Child's Play. Chocolate. Christopher Robin. Chronicle. I love Chronicle. Cinderella, another classic. Then we have the live-action remake of Cinderella. Civil War on 4K with the lenticular. Click. It's a great Adam Sandler movie. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Got the Cloverfield 3 movie collection. This is a recent downsizing. I basically have them all now in this one set. But you get your Cloverfield, your 10 Cloverfield Lane, and the Cloverfield Paradox. This is a recent pickup. Clueless on 4K. Columbiana. One of the front runners for movie of 2025 for me. Companion on 4K. Really enjoyed that movie. Con Air. I love Con Air. Concussion. 4K. Got the Conjuring movies. We got the first Conjuring. Conjuring 2. And Conjuring 3. I need the new one. I haven't actually even seen the new one. I did not go to theaters and see it. Contact. Contagion. Contraband. Cop Out. Cop Shop. The Core on 4K Blu-ray. Fun little disaster flick. This is the Cornetto trilogy, World's End, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. I guess I put them in the C's for the Cornetto trilogy. Yeah, that's why I did that. The Count of Monte Cristo. It's a great movie. Couples Retreat. The Covenant. Or Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. So, I don't know why of all the movies he's like, this one I want to put my name on it. We got Crank. Crank 2. Crash. Crawl. Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Stupid Love. Creed. I need to get that one on 4K because I have Creed 2 on 4K. And I have Creed 3 on 4K. I enjoy all of those movies. Not obsessed with them like Darth Easy, but I do enjoy them. Crimson Peak. Got the Croods movies, both in 4K. Got the first Croods and Croods New Age. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, also in 4K. Got Cruella in the red case. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. It's a more recent pickup. Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2. Dan in Real Life. Dark Water. Date Night. Dawn of the Dead. Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. The Day After Tomorrow. I enjoy that Roland Emmerich film. Daybreakers. This is a recent upgrade to 4K. Daylight. Day the Earth Stood Still. Got Death Race, the Jason Statham Death Race in the Steelbook there. Deep Blue Sea. Every time I think about that movie, I just think about, what's his name's untimely death. Deep Impact. Deepwater Horizon. Definitely Maybe. It's always a good movie I recommend to people who haven't seen it. Goodness. Departed don't want to come out. Departed 4K. Got Deja Vu. Demolition Man. Classic, in my opinion. I love Demolition Man. Den of Thieves. I need to get the second one. The Descent. Despicable Me. Despicable Me. I got Despicable Me 2. And Despicable Me 3. And yes, there is a fourth one that I need to get. They've just gradually just been getting kind of meh. Detective Pikachu, Pokemon Detective Pikachu in 4K. Got Devil. Dirty Grandpa. District 9. District 13. Not in the District 9 universe. I don't think, anyways. District 13 Ultimatum, I think. This is the sequel to District 13. Parkour movies. Disturbia. It's one of the first Blu-rays I ever had. The Divergent series. Django Unchained. Nice little steelbook there. Dr. Sleep. Dog. These are all my dog movies coming up here. We got A Dog's Purpose. Dog's Journey. And A Dog's Way Home. Got Doolittle. Still have not seen this movie. Donnie Darko, 4K. Arrow Video. Don John. We got Don't Breathe. I still need to pick up the second film. Got Doom Steelbook there. Doomsday. Dope. Downsizing. Draft Day. Got the Dragonheart 5 movie collection. I like Dragonheart. I've seen all those movies too. Drumline. Dread. This is the remake. This is a recent pickup. We got the Dr. Seuss movies all here in a row in the D's. So we got the newest Grinch movie. Horton Hears a Who. We've got the old school Jim Carrey Grinch. I still need the original animated movie. If they can't make a Blu-ray of that, I need to pick it up. And then the Lorax. I love the Lorax. Due Date. The Duff. We got Dune 4K. And then Dune Part 2 4K. And supposedly in 2026, we are getting Dune Part 3. I'll believe it when I see it. This is Dungeons & Dragons, the like early 2000s film, and then a sequel that I never watched. It's got like Jeremy Irons and stuff in it. This is the Dungeons & Dragons with Chris Pines and stuff in it. And I really enjoyed this movie. 4K Steelbook on that one. Dunkirk. Eagle Eye. Easy A. Edge of Darkness. Edge of 17. Got the Emperor's New Groove, and then Kronk's New Groove, which I still haven't seen Kronk's New Groove. I liked the Emperor's New Groove, though. It was good. Epic. The Blue Sky film. Edge of Tomorrow is what I call this movie. Live, Die, Repeat. It's got 40 different names. I don't know. Are we ever getting a sequel to that movie? I really enjoyed that movie. I thought we were getting a sequel. Elf. A very overrated Christmas movie. It's good. It's not great. Elvis. I loved this movie. 4K. And then Elysium. That is it for shelf 1 of 4. Alrighty, we are on row 2. We got Employee of the Month. It's such a good film. Goofy. A movie of my times. Encanto in 4K. We got Ender's Game. I need to rewatch that one. Enemy at the Gates. It's a good sniper movie. Enemy of the State. I love that Will Smith movie. Into Watch. I think there's a new 4K for that. I need to upgrade. Equilibrium. We're into our Equalizer movies. We've got The Equalizer, the first one, which I really enjoyed. The second one, which I did not like as much. And then I have still not watched the third Equalizer. I need to watch that because I think they're making another one. We got Eraser, Schwarzenegger. Then we got the Escape Plan movies. Here's the first one. We got the second one, Escape Plan 2. And the third one, Escape Plan, The Extractors. I've seen the first one. I don't know if I've seen the other ones. Then we've got Escape Room. I don't know. I'm not a big horror guy, but these movies, I don't know. For some reason, I enjoy them. Escape Room Tournament of Champions, the sequel, which I also really liked. We got the 4K of E.T., a classic for many people. I enjoy it. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's a great movie. Euro Trip. I picked this up because she had just recently passed. But it is a good movie. Evan Almighty. Every Day. I'm not sure what that is. Ex Machina in 4K. And then we got this sweet Steelbook that I paid like $7 for or something crazy. It comes with the Expendables 1 through 4 and this cool Steelbook, and they're all in 4K. It was a Walmart clearance item. We got Extract. The Eye. A more recent pickup, the Steelbook of F1 in 4K. One of my favorite movies of the year. We have Face Off. We've got the 4K of Fall Guy. From, I guess, 2024, I think. The Family Man. Great Nick Cage Christmas movie. Faster. I don't think I've seen that one. The Fault in Our Stars. We got Fearless. Fences. And 4K of Ferdinand. One of the last Blue Sky movies. Back up here. We got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We get the 4K of The Fifth Element. One of my favorite Luc Besson movies. Fight Club. The Fighter. This is the 5-film Final Destination collection. I've seen the first 3 Final Destinations. I need to watch the last 2, and then I also need to watch the new one and get the new one. I don't have the new one yet, which I heard was pretty good. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And then Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. This movie came out on my birthday when I was like in high school, I think. So I just remember going to seeing it and being pretty disappointed. I mean, it was visually impressive, but I remember the story was pretty lame. Finest Hours. First Night. Sean Connery. First Man. We got Fist Fight. Love me some Charlie Day. 5-Year Engagement. More Denzel with Flight. Flight of the Phoenix. Focus on Me. Focus. Fool's Gold. The Forbidden Kingdom. Ford v Ferrari. More Jackie Chan. The Foreigner. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. We got the 4K of Forrest Gump. The Founder. I love this movie. 4 Christmases. The Disney classic, The Fox and the Hound. The body swap movie Freaky with Vince Vaughn. 4K of Free Guy. I thought we were going to get a sequel to that, but now I don't know. Free State of Jones. Still haven't watched that one yet. Friday Night Lights. We got Friends with Benefits. From Paris with Love. The Fugitive. Full Metal Jacket in 4K. Funny People. And Fury. I still plan on, once my shelf fills up again for like the millionth time, I plan on separating all my 4Ks out and putting them on a different shelf somewhere else. But I'm going to wait until I fill up again, basically. which honestly is not that far away. I'll probably do it by the end of next year. Galaxy Quest in 4K with a slip. That's a newer pickup. Galveston in 4K. Gerard Butler in Gamer. It's a crazy movie. Game Night. Great comedy. Gangs of New York. We got Garden State. We got Gatsby. Still have not seen Gatsby. Gemini Man. The Gentleman. This was a great little crime caper kind of movie. Get Hard. Goodness. Yeah, this is when Will Ferrell has got to go to prison. Get Him to the Greek. We got Get Smart. We got Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in this little digibook thing. And then I have Ghostbusters Answer the Call, which was the Paul Feig all-female Ghostbusters. And then we have the rebooted Ghostbusters. I guess it's not the reboot, a sequel series Ghostbusters with Afterlife. I still need to get, what was it, Frozen Empire, I think was the name of that one. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. Got this cool Ghost in the Shell steelbook. The American version of Ghost in the Shell. The Gift. And Gifted. Recently upgraded both of these old G.I. Joe movies to 4K. G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra and G.I. Joe Retaliation. The Girl Next Door. Awesome movie. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I love this movie. I have not liked anything they've done since, and I still not watched the original Swedish versions, but I still stand by that movie is amazing by David Fincher. Girl on the Train. I picked this up recently. I wanted to rewatch it, give it another go. Glory Road. The Gray. Godzilla, the 2000s Godzilla. I have not been a big fan of the new Godzilla movies, and in the new King Kong movie universe or whatever, and so I'm just not going to get them because I got sick of them. Going the Distance. Gold. Gone with Amanda Seyfried. Gone, Baby Gone, a movie not a lot of people have seen that is amazing. Gone Girl, I do this every year. It's for some reason it's backwards, but it's got like a little book with it. And Good Boys. Now we're gonna move over here to the second row here. Goodness. If you could see there, Good Luck Chuck. Another Dane Cook film with Jessica Alba. We got Good Will Hunting. Can't pull them all the way out. It's a tight fit back here. Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood movie. This is Gran Turismo in a steelbook. I don't think it's the 4K steelbook though. I think it's just the regular steelbook. Then we got Gravity in 3D. Still remember going to theaters and seeing that in IMAX and being blown away. The 4K of The Greatest Showman is in here. I just kept the case with the little art book or whatever that comes with it. We've got The Great Wall. We've got Green Book. The Green Hornet. Greenland. I plan on rewatching this in the next couple weeks to get ready for Greenland 2. Gremlins. Groundhog Day in 4K. We got The Guardian. We got Hacksaw Ridge in 4K. Hall Pass, extended cut. Hancock. Not the best Will Smith movie. Then we're to our Hangover movies. I have the first Hangover in this cool little steelbook. And I got Hangover Part 2. And Part 3. I really enjoyed the first 2 movies. Third one was pretty meh. Hannah. The 4K of Hansel and Gretel. Happy Death Day. And Happy Death Day to you. We got Happy Gilmore. I hope they release the sequel on physical media. Netflix. I don't have much faith in it. I've got Harry Potter, the 8-film collection on Blu-ray. I do not have the Beast movies because I did not like them. Or if I do, I have the first one. I can't actually remember, but I think I got rid of it because I just was not interested in that. Hard Rain. And I put these all in the H's for the Has Fallen. So we've got the original Olympus Has Fallen. And London Has Fallen. And the surprisingly good Angel Has Fallen. I really like Olympus and Angel. London, I think I've only watched the once. I need to rewatch it, but I don't remember loving it. The Hateful Eight. We've got The Heat, still to this day, my favorite Paul Feig film. So freaking funny. Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy are great in that film. The new Hellboy, I still have not watched. This is the Blu-ray Steelbook. And then the original Hellboy, which I enjoy. The Guillermo del Toro Hellboy. And then Hellboy 2. Golden Army. We got Hell or High Water in 4K. Great movie. We got The Help. We got Her. The original Disney classic Hercules that I always thought would have been a good live action. I remember Guy Ritchie was really originally attached, and I thought, oh yeah, let's do what they did with Aladdin. And Guy Ritchie did Aladdin, but I think it has since dropped off the map. I don't think they're redoing it anytime soon. But Disney, if you do it, keep the music, keep it the way it is. We don't need to rewrite the game here, but I do love the original Hercules. Then we got the Hercules with Dwayne Johnson. I need to rewatch this one. Got the cool little steelbook for that. He's Just Not That Into You. We got Hitch. We got the 4K of The Hitman's Bodyguard, which I really enjoyed. And then this was a $5 4K steelbook of The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, which is not anywhere as good as the first film. Hit and Run. Got the original Hocus Pocus. Cool steelbook for Hollow Man, Kevin Bacon, Hollow Man. We got Home. And we got our Home Alone Christmas Classics. Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. We got Home Front. A Robin Williams classic, Hook. Horrible Bosses. I love the Horrible Bosses movies. Horrible Bosses 2. Now we're to Hotel Transylvania, which I still don't think I have them all, but I do have the first 3. And honestly don't remember how many there are of these anymore. I enjoy these. Hotel Transylvania, Adam Sandler does the voices of them. Got 2 in 3D. And then 3. I thought this was the cruise one, so maybe I do have them all. Heck, I can't remember. Hot Tub Time Machine. It's a recent pickup I wanted to rewatch. Hadn't seen it in a really long time. The House. An early Jennifer Lawrence film, House on the End of the Street. How to Be Single. We're in all the How movies now. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. How to Train Your Dragon. I do have all these movies in 4K. I just kept the old slips. There's the first film. There's the second film. And here is the third film. I actually do have the live action, but somebody is borrowing it currently. And I'm planning on taking my How to Train Your Dragon films because I got a new How to Train Your Dragon Funko Pop for Christmas. So I will be putting those in a new spot soon. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Hurt Locker. The Hunt. Got a cool steelbook for Hunter Killer. I still have not watched that movie. I need to watch it. We got The Huntsman, Winter's War, which I'm pretty sure is a prequel to Snow White and the Huntsman. That's why I have it in this order. There's Snow White and the Huntsman. One of the rare ones where I have the 4K for that one and not for that one. This one does not come with a 4K, which does present a conundrum for me because if I separate all my 4K movies out, then those would get broken apart. You see what I mean? See what goes through my head? The Hurricane Heist in 4K. A surprisingly not awful movie. I Am Legend. I Am Number 4. We got our Ice Age movies. We got Ice Age, the original. The Meltdown. The first two are pretty good. Dawn of the Dinosaur and the Continental Drift. I think there's one more, and then I think that is the one franchise that Disney's like, we're gonna do this again. So I think there's another Ice Age movie coming. Identity Thief. The Ides of March. I Feel Pretty. The Steelbook for I Know What You Did Last Summer. The original. You got The Illusionist. I really enjoy that movie. I Love You, Man. We got The Imitation Game. Inception. The original Independence Day. And then, yes, I do have Independence Day Resurgence. I have the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures, which is not actually complete. It's the first 4 movies. I still need to get the new one. I'll pick that up for cheap somewhere at some point in time. I didn't love it, so not in a rush to get it. The Internship. The Invisible. Sorry about that. The Invisible Man. Inglourious Bastards. The Inside Man. Instant Family. It's a good movie. Interstellar. I'd love to upgrade this to 4K. I want to rewatch it, but I want it in 4K, so definitely going to be looking for that at McKay's tomorrow. In the Heights. Got that in 4K. It's a great movie that no one went and saw. In Time. I like it. It's cheesy sci-fi with Justin Timberlake, but it's got my girl Amanda Seyfried in it, so I enjoy it. Into the Woods. Came with a collection for free, basically. Invincible. Get the Ip Man trilogy. iRobot in 3D. Oh, I left the gross tag on there. That's one I need to get upgraded to 4K. I bet there isn't a 4K for it. It's so old. Irresistible. The Island. I love The Island. It's a good Michael Bay film. Isn't It Romantic? We got It. And It Chapter 2. We got the 4K of The Italian Job, which was a cool find. I like that movie. I, Tonya. I really enjoyed that movie. Still have not watched Jackie Brown. I picked this up when it came to 4K. I do need to rewatch it for sure. We got Jaws in 4K. Jeepers Creepers. Jennifer's Body. Whew, making bucks. Got Jobs. We have... some of these really don't want to let go. John Carpenter. Of Mars. John Q. Still one of my favorite Denzel movies. Then we're in the John Wick movies. So I have John Wick in 4K. John Wick Chapter 2 in 4K. Got John Wick 3 in 4K with the slip. Got John Wick 4 in 4K. Crazy movie. And then I do have the new from the world of John Wick, Ballerina, which I also really enjoyed. But nobody went and saw it. Jojo Rabbit. We've got Joy. Judge Dredd. The original Jumanji in 4K. And I have Welcome to the Jungle, another one of those that I need to get upgraded to 4K. And then The Next Level. And then there is a new one coming out, I think Christmas 2026. So I enjoy all the Jumanji movies. I mean, the original is the best, but Jumper. The original Jungle Book. And I have the live action remake of Jungle Book. Yes. For a second there, I was like, this looks very, it looks like the original animated film. It is the, I've been known to do that, buy the same movie twice and not even realize it. Jungle Cruise in 4K. Got Juno. Got Jupiter Ascending in 4K. I just kept the lenticular cover or slip. We got Just Mercy. And I just dropped it in the floor. And I have the Karate Kid collection. I got Karate Kid 1 and 2, Karate Kid 3, and the next Karate Kid in that pack. Then I have the Jaden Smith Karate Kid. I do need to get the new Karate Kid. Legends, I think is what it was called. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. So that'll be another one. I'll get it when I get it. I'm not like in a rush to get it. Keanu. Kick-Ass. I would love if they'd do another Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass 2 was kind of a disappointment compared to Kick-Ass 1. But that could be something they could bring back. And then I do have Kill Bill in 4K, Volume 1. And then Kill Bill Volume 2 in 4K. I know they just released The Whole Bloody Affair in theaters. I wonder if they're going to do a 4K release for that. If that's the case, I may have to upgrade those because I always thought that they were all kind of all one movie. So, but I love Kill Bill. Killers. King Arthur. This is the early 2000s King Arthur, like Clive Owen. And this is the newer King Arthur. The Guy Ritchie King Arthur in 4K there. And this is a newer pickup, Kingdom of Heaven 4K Steelbook. King Kong, the 2000s King Kong with Jack Black. Now we're into the Kingsman movies. I need to get this movie, The Kingsman, upgraded to 4K. This is the prequel movie, the newest movie actually. These two are already in 4K. Which is the Secret Service and the Golden Circle. Then we have Night and Day. Another recent pickup. 4K Steelbook for A Knight's Tale. One of my favorite movies of all time. This would probably be in my top 20 movies. I love A Knight's Tale. Nights Out in 4K. Or Knives Out. And that is the only Knives Out that they ever released physically. Ridiculous Netflix. Knocked Up. We got Knowing. Kubo and the Two Strings in 4K. Kung Fu Panda. These are all going to be in Blu-ray. Kung Fu Panda 2. Kung Fu Panda 3. And Kung Fu Panda 4. I like them. The fourth one is kind of a letdown, honestly. Lady Bird. Land of the Dead. La La Land. Great musical. And we got the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider. So we got Lara Croft Tomb Raider. And then Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life in this cool steelbook. Last Christmas. Got The Last Duel on 4K. Good Ridley Scott movie. The Last Samurai. The Last Song. The Last Stand. The Last Starfighter. Still not watched that one. The Last Witch Hunter. What's the last? We got Law Abiding Citizen. We got The League of an Extraordinary Gentleman. Movie so bad, put Sean Connery into retirement early. The Lethal Weapon collection, which comes with the 4 lethal weapons. I thought we were getting another lethal weapon, but maybe not. Legend of the Fist. Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Ga'Hoole, Zack Snyder animated feature. The Legend of Hi. We got the original Lego movie, which I think is okay, and the Lego Batman movie in this cool steelbook, which I also think is okay. That's when I stopped. I haven't liked any of the other Lego movies. Leon the Professional, a great Luc Besson film. Les Miserables. We got Jim Carrey classic Liar Liar. The original animated Lilo and Stitch. I do need to get the live action, but I'll get it when I get it. Lincoln. Then the Matthew McConaughey Lincoln Lawyer. We've got our 14 Lion King movies. Get the original animated on Blu-ray. Get that upgraded to 4K. Got Lion King 1.5. The Lion King 2. And then the live action Lion King. I do need Mufasa still. I do not have Mufasa. I need to get that one. And then finally on this shelf, I have Elisa Frankenstein. All right. All right, we're to the third floor, or the third row, and now I'm in the floor. So we've got Little Mermaid 4K, the original animated. And then I do have the live action, which I enjoyed. Didn't blow me away or anything. Little Miss Sunshine. Live by Night, one of the rare Ben Affleck movies I have not seen. I still need to watch it. I heard it wasn't very good. Logan Lucky, I love that movie. Lone Survivor. The Longest Ride. We've got Looper, which grew on me on repeat viewings. Lord of War. Good Nick Cage movie. The Losers. The 4K of The Lost City, which I thought was pretty good. The 90s Lost in Space. Goodness. Love and Other Drugs. Gotta love Simon. The Lucky One. Got a lot of rom-coms in here because I was going to do a big rom-com thing. I usually do in February, and I still have not made it through all of them. The ones I've watched, I've been like, oh, I'm going to keep, but there's a bunch in there that I have not seen yet. Madagascar. Now we're into our Mad Max films. So we got the original Mad Max. We got The Road Warrior. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And then Mad Max Fury Road. I still need the Furiosa movie. I don't have that one yet. Magnificent Seven. Made in Manhattan. Maleficent. And then Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. And then we've got Mamma Mia. I love these movies. I would call these definite guilty pleasures for me. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Why not do a third? I'd be a sucker for it. Man on Fire. Good Denzel movie. Man from Uncle. Marley and Me. A very sad movie. Marry Me. Still have not watched this one yet. It's The Marsh King's Daughter. The 4K of The Martian. We've got the new movie from that same author of The Martian coming up. Project Hail Mary. I'm looking forward to. My most anticipated movie of 2026. We've got the Matrix collection here. It comes with 1, 2, and 3 and the Animatrix. And I absolutely hated the new Matrix, so I will probably never get that one. Matchstick Man. Mayhem. I still have not watched this. Picked that up at Walmart for cheap, though. The Maze Runner. So we've got the original, The Scorched Trials, and The Death Cure. I enjoyed these movies. And they got, what's his name? Something Ball. He is doing the Planet of the Apes movies now. Me Before You. Mega Man. Megan Levy. I still haven't watched that one yet either. Got the original Mean Girls. And then the surprisingly great musical Mean Girls. I liked both of those. Got Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers and Little Fockers. I plan on rewatching all of these because we are getting a 4th Fockers movie. And I have seen a couple of those, but I don't think I've seen the 3rd one. Got the original Meg. I need to get Meg 2, but I didn't love it. Got the Men in Black trilogy, and then the Men in Black International, the remake, which wasn't very good. The Menu, which I really enjoyed from a few years ago. Middle School. Got another $5 Lionsgate Steelbook from Walmart. Midway. A very mid movie. Migration. I really enjoyed that one. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Mile 22. Got the 4K for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which I really enjoyed. This is a very new pickup, the 4K Steelbook for Minority Report. We got, this is a Mission Impossible collection, comes with the first 5 Mission Impossibles. And then I have a 4K Steelbook for Fallout and for Dead Reckoning. Not sure why that's in there upside down, but Dead Reckoning, originally part 1, now it's Final Reckoning is the one I still need to pick up. I've got Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children in 4K. Stephen King's The Mist. Mitchell's versus the Machines. Sony animation movie before K-Pop Demon Hunters, which is why I still hold out hope that we're going to get K-Pop Demon Hunters on physical media. Molly's Game. Moneyball. Money Monster. And A Monster Calls, which is a very recent pickup. We've got Monty Python and the Holy Grail, one of the greatest comedies of all time. Another $5 4K Moonfall, although I did really enjoy Moonfall. Morning Glory. Moulin Rouge. I need to rewatch Moulin Rouge. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Another, another classic, Robin Williams classic, can't get my words out, Mud, Mulan, and Mulan 2, I've still never watched Mulan 2, The Mule, I hated the live-action Mulan, so I don't know if I'll ever get it. I guess if somebody gave it to me for free, I would, put it in there. Did I do the Mummy trilogy? But I got the original classic mummies, and we're getting a new Mummy finally, which is cool. And then the attempted remake of the Mummy with Tom Cruise, or reboot, that I did not like very much. Napping Princess. Now we're in the National Lampoon movies. We've got Christmas Vacation, which I was going to watch this Christmas and still have not, so one day. Then we have the regular Vacation. We have the remake, which I have seen. Then we have Van Wilder, which is a really good movie, I think. We got the National Treasure movies, which I still think we should get a 3rd one of these. This awesome Steelbook of Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind. Got The Negotiator. Got Neighbors. Neighbors 2. Nerve. Next. The Nice Guys, The Night Before, and we're at the Night in the Museum movies. Look at the original, the Battle of the Smithsonian, and then the Secret of the Tomb. I love those movies as well. Nightcrawler, Nobody. I don't have the 2nd one. I didn't love the 2nd one, honestly, so that'll be one I'll get way, way down the line. And then No Country for Old Men. I still have not seen that movie. I need to get it for sure. For sure. All right, moving down. We've got No Escape. It's a great movie. We've got No Hard Feelings. I love that rom-com with Jennifer Lawrence. Non-Stop. Got The Northman. No Strings Attached. The Notebook, that I still have not watched. One day. Now You See Me. And then Now You See Me Too. And now I guess I need Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Whenever that comes out. I did go see it. It was like the other two. Pretty mid. Oblivion. Observe and Report. Some Mall Cops. Office Space. Now we're to the Oceans movie. Look at the prequel, Oceans 8, which I enjoyed. And I have this cool pack of Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Got Old School. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Jet Li's The One. Got a 4K copy of Oppenheimer. Got Origin Spirits of the Past. Duda! The deep cut. The Other Boleyn Girls. The Other Guys. The Others. That's a great, my kind of horror movie right there is The Others. The Other Woman. I got the two Ouija movies, which I also enjoyed. We got Ouija and then Ouija Origin of Evil, which I think is actually a prequel. Outbreak. Out of the Furnace. Another Denzel movie, Out of Time. Got the 4K for Overlord. Pretty crazy zombie World War II movie, if I remember correctly. Over the Hedge. Got our two Pacific Rim films. Pacific Rim, and then Pacific Rim Uprising. And then we got Pain and Gain, which I still need to rewatch. It's one of my least favorite Michael Bay films. I have not seen it in a really long time. Pandorum. Got the 4K Steelbook of Panic Room, an early David Fincher film. Got Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3. It's the good Paranormal Activities. Parasite. Got the 4K and 3D version for Passengers, which I love. Patriot. Patriots Day. Good, I don't know. It was good. Good John Woo film. Paycheck, Ben Affleck, Uma Thurman. Pearl Harbor, one of the most disliked Michael Bay films. I don't remember hating it, but I need to rewatch it. People Like Us. Got The Perfect Storm, which is a great little movie. Got Pete's Dragon, the live-action Pete's Dragon, which I enjoyed. Phone Booth. Still have not watched Pig. It's a Nick Cage movie I need to watch. Now we're to my Pirates movies. So I've got the first one, Curse of the Black Pearl. Dead Man's Chest. At World's End. Stranger Tides. I like all of the Pirates movies. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I mean, the first one's definitely the best, but I enjoy them all, and I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with that franchise. Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect 2. I love the first two. Third one is very meh for me. Pitch Perfect 3. Plane. Now we're to my Planet of the Apes movies. So I've got the Tim Burton 2000s Planet of the Apes, which I enjoy. And then the new trilogy with Rise, Dawn, and War of the Planet of the Apes. And then the newest film that I really enjoyed, and I can't wait for the next one, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We got Pocahontas, my sister's favorite Disney movie. Pompeii. We got Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. It's a funny movie. Poseidon is a recent 4K pickup that I enjoyed. Titanic wannabe kind of film. Got The Postman, still sealed. I need to rewatch. I love The Postman. I just haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet. Power Rangers, the remake that I love on 4K. Got Prey. Got the 3-movie collection of the first 3 Predator movies. Predator, Predator 2, and Predators. And then I have the remake, The Predator. I need to get Predator Badlands when it comes out. I really enjoyed that movie. Another movie in my top 10 of 2025. The Prestige. Princess and the Frog. Princess Mononoke, still my favorite Miyazaki film. Prisoners. Now I'm losing my voice. Prince of Persia. Project Almanac, The Proposal, Public Enemies, 4K of Pulp Fiction, The Pursuit of Happiness, Push, with the 4K of Puss in Boots, the original, and then I also have the 4K of The Last Wish, which I really enjoyed. I can't wait for the new Shrek, which I think got pushed to 2027, if I remember correctly. Let's see, we got Queen of Katwe. It's a really good movie. The original Raid Redemption, and then the Raid 2, both amazing martial arts films. I've got the Rambo collection, which, if I remember correctly, comes with all the Rambos. First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, Rambo, and Rambo Last Blood. So, I've seen, like, the first one, I think. I need to watch all those. Rampage on 4K. Ratchet and Clank. Raya and the Last Dragon on 4K. Got Remember the Titans. Ready or Not, which I'll be rewatching because we're getting a sequel to this year. Ready Player One in 4K. Real Steel. It's a great movie. The Recruit. Did upgrade my copy of Red Sparrow to 4K recently. Reign of Fire. Renfield. Replicas. And Repo Man. It's a crazy movie, Repo Man. This is, goodness, the 6 films of Resident Evil. Love the first 3 films. I don't remember much about the other ones. And we are getting a new Resident Evil this year. So, I mean, maybe 2026 is the time to rewatch all the Resident Evil movies. If I want to punish myself. The Revenant. This is the Riddick collection, which comes with Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and Dark Fury, the animated, and then the new actual Riddick. So, I haven't seen Riddick, but I saw the other ones. I love Chronicles of Riddick. Ride Along 2. Oh my gosh. I keep having to contort my body in weird ways on the floor here. Getting too old for this. Rio. Got Rio 2. Rise of the Guardians. Risky Business. Never seen Risky Business. Got my multiple Robin Hood movies here. We got the Disney Robin Hood. We got the Russell Crowe Robin Hood. Got the newer Robin Hood. And then Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. Probably the best one out of the bunch is Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. We got Robots. The Rock, great movie. The Rocker. Rocket Man. Then another new edition is the Rocky Collection, which comes with every Rocky movie. I think there's, like 6 of them? I done forgot, but all the Rocky movies, I need to rewatch them all. I've seen bits and pieces of Rocky. I've watched all the Creed movies. I like those, so I feel like I would like the Rocky movies. Role Model. Romeo Must Die. Ron's Gone Wrong. The Rookie. We got Room. Ruby Sparks, a great movie that hardly anybody knows about. Got a new edition, the 4K of The Rundown. Runner. The original Running Man, and I will get the Edgar Wright Running Man. I did enjoy it. The Rush Hour trilogy, which I heard we're getting a 4th Rush Hour, which is crazy. That'll be cool. We got Safe House. Sahara. Got the cool Steelbook of Salt. 4K copy of San Andreas. The triple pack of all 3 Santa Claus movies. Some of my favorite Christmas movies are the Santa Claus movies. Steelbook for Sausage Party. Savages. Got Saving Private Ryan. Got this cool Steelbook for Scarface. Got this cool steelbook for the only Saw movie that I like, the original. Another one of those $5 Lionsgate steelbooks from Walmart. We got School of Rock with Jack Black. It's a classic. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, that is my favorite Edgar Wright film on steelbook there. Then we got the first 4 Scream movies in this little collection. Then we got Scream or Scream 5. Then we got Scream 6. And Scream 7 is getting ready to come out this year. Searching. Secret Window. Secret World of Arietti. Selfless. Got the Serenity Steelbook. 7 pounds. Got the Shallows 4K, a good Blake Lively movie in my opinion. Got the dual pack for Shanghai New and Shanghai Nights. Love both of those movies. Got The Shape of Water. Got Shark Tale. Got She's Out of My League. Got The Shining. Got Shoot 'Em Up. Shooter. This is a cool 4K selection of all the Shrek movies that I will be rewatching when we get closer to the new Shrek movie. Side Effects. And I got 2 awesome steelbooks for the first Sicario in 4K and the second Sicario in 4K. Got Signs in 4K. One of my favorite M. Night movies. Silver Linings Playbook. A Simple Favor. Sing in 4K. We got Sing 2 in 4K. I imagine we'll be getting a third film of that. I love the Sing movies. They're probably my favorite Illumination movies, honestly. Sisters. The Sitter. And we got Skyscraper in 4K. Want to be Die Hard so bad. Sleeping Beauty. Sleepy Hollow. Slumdog Millionaire. Smallfoot. Snowden. Snowpiercer. The Social Network. Got Sonic, the first movie in 4K, second movie in Steelbook 4K, and then the third movie in 4K as well. I love the Sonic movies. And then we got Sorcerer's Apprentice. Source Code in 4K. Also love that movie. Southpaw. Spaceballs. We're getting a sequel to that. Space Between Us. And we've got Speed. Speed 2. Splice. Spirited Away in that cool red steelbook. And finally for this shelf, Spy. Jason Statham and Melissa McCarthy. Alrighty, last row. Spy Who Dumped Me. Got this 4K steelbook of Stardust. Love that movie. A 4K steelbook of Starship Troopers. Star Trek. J.J. Abrams. Into the Darkness. And Star Trek Beyond. It's the only one I have in 4K for some reason. State of Play. Steve Jobs. Jobs and Steve Jobs. Stillwater. Stir of Echoes. Storks. Straight Outta Compton. The Strangers. Strays. Pretty funny movie. Stronger. Stuber. Subservience is a recent pickup. Freaking love that movie. Sully. Sum of All Fears in 4K. I can't remember a thing about that movie. Surf's Up. It's a good early Sony animated movie. Super 8. We get the Super Mario Brothers movie in 4K, which I'll be rewatching for the Super Mario Galaxy movie we're getting soon. Surrogates. SWAT. Swing Vote. Switch. I guess The Switch. Sword in the Stone, another Disney classic I've never seen. Sword of the Stranger. It's a great animated anime kind of movie. Tag. We got our Taken films, the original, director extended cut or whatever that was. Then we got Taken 2 and Taken 3, which was kind of a letdown. Taking Lives and Talladega Nights. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. We've got Tammy. Tangled in 3D. The original Disney's Tarzan. The Legend of Tarzan. The original, early 90s Turtles movie. And I've got the Michael Bay produced new Turtles movies. There's Out of the Shadows, that was the second one. And then I do have the newest Mutant Mayhem in 4K, which I really enjoyed. I hope we're getting a sequel to that. Tears of the Sun. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Ted 2. Got the 6-film Terminator collection. This comes with all the Terminators you could ever want. You get Terminator, T2, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machine, Salvation, Genesis, Dark Fate. I mean, should they quit making Terminator movies? I think so, but I don't think they're ever gonna. That Awkward Moment. Theory of Everything. This is 40. This Means War. 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. The 3 Musketeers in 3D. Goodness. We've got Till Death, another really good Megan Fox film. Timeline. Cheesy but fun film. Time Machine. Time Traveler's Wife. Still have not watched that one. I got the Titanic 3D, and then I also have Titanic in 4K. This is a recent pickup. We've got the rebooted Tomb Raider, which has already been rebooted again. I think we're getting the Tomb Raider show coming soon, I think, with, the redhead girl from Game of Thrones is the new Lara Croft. We got Tombstone, Tomorrowland, the original Top Gun, 4K copy of Top Gun Maverick, a sealed copy for some reason of the 4K Arnold Schwarzenegger Total Recall. It's a good one. And then I actually enjoy the remake with Colin Farrell. And Tower Heist. Got The Town. Training Day. Trainwreck. Transporter. Transporter 2. And the Transporter 3. All pretty fun Jason Statham movies. Trap. Still have not watched that one yet. Treasure Planet. Got Tremors in this cool little steelbook. Trolls. Got Tron Legacy in 3D. Tropic Thunder in 4K. Trouble with the Curve. Original Troy. True Grit. The Truman Show. Got the original Twister in 4K, and then the newest Twisters in 4K. I like the new one, but the original is a classic. U571, I still have not watched that one. The Ugly Truth. 4K of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. It's a pretty funny movie. Uncharted in 4K. Uncut Gems. Unhinged. I have this cool little set of Underworld movies, which comes with Underworld, Underworld Evolution, Rise of Lycans, and Awakening, which I think is all of the mainline ones. I've seen some of those. I know I've seen Rise of Lycans, so I've probably seen the first 3. I probably didn't watch the 4th one. Unleashed. Unsane. Unstoppable. Up in the Air. And The Upside. Now we gotta get over here. Believe it or not, we are almost done with the Blu-rays. We've got Us, U.S. Marshals, The Usual Suspects, 4K of Valerian, Valkyrie, Vantage Point. We got Vexil, cool anime movie. We got this sweet little, I don't know what you would call it, special edition for V for Vendetta. Got Vice, Violent Night. We're getting a new one of those next year, which I'm excited about. Vivo, another Sony animated movie that went straight to Netflix. Another reason why, for the second time, I will say K-pop deserves a physical release. Voyagers, W, Waiting, Walking Tall, Walk the Line, Walk of Shame. Got Wanted, which I really enjoyed. War, the Warcraft movie. War Dogs. I need to get a new copy of War Dogs. I do not like that has a rental sleeve on it. War of the Worlds. Got this cool steelbook for Warrior, 4K there. Warm Bodies, which I quite enjoyed. I do have the 4K copy of Waterworld and then this Arrow Collector's version of Waterworld. It's one of my favorite movies, so kept them both. The Way Back. The Way Back. We Are Marshall. Wedding Crashers, great comedy. Wedding Singer. We're the Millers, another great comedy. We Were Soldiers. What If, really good Zoe Kazan film. What Lies Beneath. What Women Want, still sealed for some reason. When Harry Met Sally, I think one of the classic rom-coms. This really cool, I think this is a 4K steelbook of Whiplash. White House Down. Got Why Him. I do have the 4K of Wicked, so I will getting the sequel because I did enjoy it. And I have the 4K of The Wild Robot, which was one of the best animated films in 2024. Another sealed copy of Wild Wild West. Got an awesome steelbook for Wind River 4K. Got Wind Talkers. Winter's Bone, another early Jennifer Lawrence movie. We got the 4K of Wish. Wolf of Wall Street. World War Z. Wrath of Man. Wreck-It Ralph. And then the sequel, Ralph Breaks the Internet. And I have in 4K. Got our Triple X movies, the original. The one without Vin Diesel, with Ice Cube, State of the Union. And then the Return of Xander Cage, which was also the end of Xander Cage, because I don't think we're ever getting another Triple X, would be my guess. Those are so bad, they're funny kind of movies. Year One, Yes Man, with the 4K of Yesterday. Got Young Guns, Your Highness, Your Name, which I thought we were doing a live action of this. J.J. Abrams was, but I guess not, which is fine. The animated is amazing. I don't know if we need a live action of it. Youth in Revolt, Zack and Miri, Zero Dark 30. We got Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap, which I enjoyed both of those movies. And then the original Zootopia. I do need to get Zootopia 2 when it comes to physical media. So I did enjoy that. Now we will move, as you can see, I don't have a ton of room here. These are the DVDs. I have really shrunken these down more and more every year. I still do have a little chunk here of, basically these are the ones that are either impossible to find or they're super expensive, they're out of print. And I'm just hoping one day they'll get Blu-ray releases. Also, one day I may just be like, give up and just get rid of them. So we'll see. I got the 13th Warrior. It's a hard to find one. 28 Days Later, also a hard to find one. 28 Weeks Later, I thought maybe we'd get new releases, but for those, since 28 Years Later came out, but apparently I don't know. Some kind of rights issue or something. We got Amityville Horror. We got Appleseed. We got Basic. Some of these movies I don't even care to upgrade, honestly. Black Knight. Blazing Saddles. I think somebody gave me that. Cabin Fever. I think that is getting a 4K upgrade. Casino. Cellular would be a good one to find on Blu-ray. City of Ember, also a good one to find on Blu-ray. I like those two movies. Cold Creek Manor, don't even remember that. Darkness Falls. Double Jeopardy. Dukes of Hazzard. I remember Evolution being pretty good. This is a great... oh, no, I'm thinking of a different one. This is also, I think, a pretty good Robin Williams movie. It's different from most Robin Williams movie. Ghost Ship, Godsend, 1 Hour Photo is what I was thinking about, and which I also have on DVD. Gothica, the original Grudge, Howl's Moving Castle. I just don't like it very much. That one I could probably find on Blu-ray pretty easy. Into the Blue, The Iron Monkey, Jarhead. Somebody gave me this, the Uncle Buck John Candy collection. Joyride. Just Friends. K-Pax. Kiss of the Dragon. Lakeview Terrace. The Last Kiss. Red Dragon. Life for Something Like It. The Longest Yard. Meet the Robinsons. Monster House, Mr. Deeds, Mothman Prophecies, Mr. Brooks, Musketeer, another one that I would love to have, but I don't think it even exists on Blu-ray. My Boss's Daughter, I think that's a pretty good one. My Super Ex Girlfriend, Dorm Days, got 1 Hour Photo. That was the one I was thinking about. That's a great Robin Williams movie that definitely need to find the Blu-ray for. Open Season. Got Ponyo. Rain Man. RV. Shallow Hal. Short Circuit. The Sixth Sense. This one is available on Blu-ray, I know. Slither. Another great one I would love to upgrade. Stealth. Rose Red. Swordfish. Taxi. Titan AE. I would love to have this movie on Blu-ray, but I don't think it exists. Tommy Boy. Traffic. Valentine's Day. White Chicks, one of my daughter's favorites. Without a Paddle. And we got White Noise, which is another one that I think exists on Blu-ray. What Happens in Vegas. You, Me, and Dupree. And then I do have this, somebody, because I'd never seen it, told me to watch it, but all they had it was on DVD, so it's just been chilling here. But Cannonball Run. I need to return that, actually. Yeah. I just don't like to watch DVDs, so I do need to eventually in the next couple years make a decision on these DVDs. Probably just need to give them up because they're hogging a bunch of space on the bottom shelf here, and I just don't like watching them. But yeah, that I think that got the whole collection. It is a long video every year, but I change and upgrade so much, so it's definitely worth doing. Let's see what 2026 holds. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of upgrading and changing. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.